Hey viewers, this is Future Frank coming to you. I'm currently editing the video that you're about to watch, and I'm just slapping it together here and realizing how long it is. It's almost 20 minutes, so it's kind of like a super vlog. I like to keep these around like 12 or 13 minutes, and all this time that I'm talking to right now is actually adding time to the video, but I know that Max, Ava, Cam, and Bowden, Elliot and Levi, Christopher and Anna, and Emma and Kate will probably watch this whole video, so thank you to you guys. You are my super fans, and I really appreciate it.
I do not want to be on a vlog right now.
What are we doing?
I want to get wood.
Sunday morning, I think it's November 8th. Obsessed with burning firewood right now, so Jill and I are heading over to Condake Sawmill over in Old Lyme, and we're gonna get some firewood. Well, here we are. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to film in here, but this is like taking a step back into the old days of this joint. Made it back home. Got some firewood. I wanted to film in that place so bad, but I just don't know if that's the type of place that you film in. But look at this wood! This is what gets me excited. Look at all that. Yes, we're gonna take that. Gonna dump it over here. All right, time to dump it. And up she goes, up she goes. This is what I'm talking about. This is heat. This is warmth. This is fire. Fire.
So there's only one problem with having all of this firewood. How the heck are you gonna cut it? Jill and I made our way down to the Ace Hardware down on East Lyme, and I picked up a new steel chainsaw. I was gonna get a smaller one, but I figured because I'm gonna be using it a lot, I might as well go with a big one. I'm very happy I did.
Chainsaw. Got the MS-271. Let's go knock down some trees. Next project of the day is we've got these bricks right here, our pavers. You've seen them before, you know where they came from. And we're gonna try to make a little wall behind the wood stove because it gets a little bit hot back there. And we're thinking it's gonna look something like this, just to block some of the heat. Your thoughts?
I'm excited about it. I'm not so sure Frank has the right plan in mind, but we're going with it.
All right.
Let's see you get your spray on.
The plan is to spray this with some black paint. I think we're gonna have to do a few coats. It's not going on great right now, but yeah, get your spray on. Ooh, get your spray on.
Good thing we got two cans of it.
Yeah, I only wanted to get one.
Yeah,
Feels right.
yeah, I usually am.
We got the first coat on. I put it on a little bit thick, but it's so nice out and it's warm today. There's no breeze though, that would be good. Anyway, kind of like the look of it. I kind of like the gaps in between, a little bit of rough edge kind of look. I think it's gonna suit us perfect in there. We might go one taller and one wider though. Next job, got the Dremel tool out. Hard to explain, but when the guy built the house, you can't have the deadbolt locked and the doorknob locked at the same time. I don't know, the metal brackets, whatever the heck those things are called in there, don't line up properly. So we are gonna some metal so that everything fits. Okay, so this is what I was saying outside, is that when you shut this door, you can lock the deadbolt, but if you want this little guy to lock in here, you can't push. When you push this door, this doesn't lock, but if I do this, you're gonna hear the click. Ready? And then when you get this one locked over here, this one, you can't get the deadbolt to work. Watch, you got to loosen this up a little bit. Now you can get it, but this doesn't lock. This is what we need to remove. This little section right here. This little spot. Here we go. Well, the one in the garage I'm having a problem with. Can't seem to get through it, so I got the grinder out. Try to grind this baby right out of there. Well, night's winding down. There's the shade of the day's winding down. Sun's getting lower on the horizon. Temperature's slightly dropping on this beautiful day, but just down at the wood lane here, getting some firewood ready for the next couple days. Hopefully, maybe get us ready for the next week or so. And after this, we're sharply on schedule, by the way. We are going to be prepping the fire pit because tonight we're smoking some burgers. We enjoyed those steaks so much a couple weeks ago that we're gonna smoke burgers tonight. Well, we forgot to take video when we were putting it in, but this is the bricks that we were painting outside that we wanted to make the little heat wall behind the wood stove. Came out pretty good, just to keep the sheetrock from getting so hot. Pretty happy with it. I did a little DIY. And good afternoon. It is Saturday, November 14th. Yesterday was Friday the 13th. Jill's over here, tucked around the corner. And today, we're just going to hang around the house and do some more stuff today. We're going to continue making these little vlogs as we do project after project. Today's goals are to extend the pavers behind the wood stove because the heat is still, it's a little high on the half wall there, so we're just going to make that a little bit taller. Of course, we're going to do some firewood, and the other project is... What's the other project? I had one other thing I wanted to do. Can't remember. Something outside. Anyway, let's go get some work done. I remember what it was. It's the pavers that we have outside. We want to take the rest of the pavers that are on the side of the house. We want to bring them under the deck and get those stored over there. And also, it is... Masters weekend. It's Saturday at the Masters in November, which is quite strange. So we want to end like just as it's about to get dark, and come inside and watch the Masters.
Today, Junior, I got new glasses.
Check out Joe's new glasses.
I turned 34 and I can't see far away anymore.
This looks good, huh? Let's get a close up. Stay still. Very nice.
Thanks.
All right, let's go outside. How many more do we need?
We need 2 more rows.
Of how many?
4.
So we need 8 in total.
Yep.
You're painting them?
Yep.
All right. Don't get any on your new glasses.
I won't. It's like a shake weight.
You getting stronger?
Yeah, I hope so. There's a little definition in these muscles here. A little bit windier today. More overspray coming off. Had to get out of my red coat. Didn't want to risk getting it black. It's gonna look pretty nice when it's done here. Need to add 2 more rows. The wall's still getting a little bit hot behind the wood stove. Just want to keep the house safe.
So here's the wall of pavers that we're just going to add a couple more bricks to. We still feel like this wall here is getting a little bit too hot. So just out of safety precaution, we're going to add not 1, but 2 more bricks onto it just to raise it up a little bit and deflect more heat. Well, there she is. That's the finished product right there. You can see how it's creeping up just over the stove, just a little bit more. Keep some heat off the wall, but we're very happy with it. Looking pretty good. Super pumped. All right, a little lunchtime. Getting some stuff done. Getting a little hungry. What do you think about today so far?
Good. Lots of work. I'm done for the day.
I'm just gonna eat some lunch and get some more firewood dropped off today. I made a connection with a guy who's gonna bring us about a cord of wood just in log lengths. So I'll chainsaw it up and gonna split it. Just gonna have a little bit of lunch and then done after that. I'm gonna relax and watch the Masters and just lay low.
I'm gonna read my book.
Little lobster roll here. Well, would you take a look at this? Is the newest addition to the driveway. More wood. So excited. I get such a thrill out of having all this firewood here. Was out working on a job recently, and there was a guy who was clearing the lot and taking down some trees. And I went up to him and said, hey, what do you do with all that stuff, this and that? He goes, oh, I'll sell it to you if you want some. So guy just came over and dropped off a little bit more than a cord of wood, he says. He says when the truck is half full, you get about a cord. He said he put a couple more on there for me. So this, we're gonna chainsaw and get a log splitter over here at some point and split some of this up. But for the rest of the night, I am gonna go over to my little split pile over there, and I'm just gonna chop up some more of those pieces just into smaller ones for when we get the fire started and we want to get a nice hot base. So, God, I love being down here around all of this.
I know I talk a lot about the wood stove in this vlog, but there's just something about a fire for me. The satisfaction of cutting up my own wood, bringing it up to the house, and lighting it on fire is like nothing else. The color, the feel. I always think to myself when the fire first gets going, what did the cavemen think when they lit their first fire? And good morning, November 26th. Happy Thanksgiving. Waking up here for the first holiday in our new home. We're super excited. Jill has been doing everything as far as the cooking goes. I mean, I made one plate, but she did everything else, so she's gonna get all the credit for this. I'm just gonna help clean up and help cook and stuff. Jill's mom and dad are coming over today, and we're looking forward to having a nice day. It's kind of a crappy, rainy day out. I really wanted to get out and split some wood today. I don't think it's gonna happen. I wanted to clean my car today. I don't think that's gonna happen either, but partially because, you know, I got up late like I usually do. But I'm just gonna run down and grab a couple nice beers for later. Might spend like $5 or $6 on a beer, which is very unlikely because I'm a cheapskate. And we are just going to have a Thanksgiving. Turkey is in. Boy, nice. And good morning to the Bobster.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
What are your plans for today? We'll give you just a little explanation of what's going on.
My parents are coming over. We're doing a socially distanced meal. They're going to sit at our dining room table, and we will move this over when we eat.
Sounds great.
Smells really good.
Let it be known, I make the best bacon, egg, and cheese. Came out to the garage to grab a little wood out of my in-garage wood pile here, and gonna go light a fire. I think that I'm going to do the one piece of paper challenge today. Sometimes I like to challenge myself and like try to start a fire with just one piece of paper. Like I'll think to myself, boy, if I was in the woods right now and I only had like a $1 bill on me, would I be able to get a fire going? So I'm gonna challenge myself this morning.
He almost hit the camera lady.
Swing and a miss. The one paper challenge coming at you. Okay, here we go. Granted, this is a piece of newspaper and a lot bigger than a $20 bill. I'm still gonna go with this. All right, here's the setup. We've got the piece of paper, we've got one fire starter stick, and then two tiny little pieces that I just split up out in the garage. And we'll see if we can get a fire just out of that. We are off to a nice start. As long as this guy right here gets going, we should be good. Nice little fire going right there. A couple more pieces of wood, and I think we're gonna get this baby to rip. Going nicely. A couple more little pieces on there, and we have success.
My one paper fire is roaring away. I don't think we've told the story about the television in the house vlog yet, but about a month ago, Jill and I were sitting down in the lady lounge here, and I had said to her, geez, I was looking at some TVs recently, and I wish we had a TV down here. And she says, oh, well, I kind of do too. So I immediately go on the Best Buy app and came across this open box 70-inch Samsung TV that was less than $500. So we immediately... Jill calls her parents and says, hey, there's this TV we want to go get, because they got a truck. Obviously, you're not going to put that box in a car or a Jeep. So we meet them down there. We get this TV. We get it home. We spend this time hanging it up. We get it up there. We start watching TV, and the left half of the TV was completely blurry. It looked horrible. It was dark. It was like a ghost figures behind the football players that were running. So we ended up having to take that TV back, obviously, and then we ended up with this nice Sony 65-inch that we're pretty happy with. I'd prefer like a 75 and 45 days to return it, so Jill might come home one day and see another 10 inches hanging on the wall. I'm laughing because she's sitting right over there. But anyway, we're super thrilled with this TV. We got a sound bar for it, and we got a subwoofer. We just got to hide the wires that are over here. But other than that, we love it. So combine the wood stove with the television and this nice couch that Jill got us, and we don't really leave this room once it gets dark out. Checking in from the kitchen. 12:17. What time are guests arriving? Soon, right?
1 o'clock.
Whoa, guests are arriving in 45 minutes. Jill's working on the charcuterie board over here. She's got a honey-do list for me. I've just been kind of going back and forth and putting a few things away and getting ready. And I think we're in pretty good shape right now. Jill? Everything okay?
Everything's good. Everything is cooked. It's going to be a really nice meal.
You mean cooking?
It's cooking, yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right, check in a little bit. World famous. I have a few world famous dishes, like my bacon, egg, and cheese this morning. But this is my sweet potato casserole. Sweet potatoes, marshmallows, brown sugar. Usually you put pecans on it, but I couldn't find any at the store. So Jill's got walnuts that we're gonna use on it. But prep this bad boy. All right, here we go, checking on the turkey. The last hour, no tinfoil on to crisp up the top. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, he looks good.
Look at that bird. Bird's a word. The turkey is ready. This is my first time cutting a turkey.
Gluten-free stuffing's a little bit rough.
Well, it's 6:26. Feels like it's 10 o'clock at night. Holy cow, ate a lot of food. Dinner was amazing tonight. Jill did a fantastic job. Mr. and Mrs. Mack had a great time. We had a great time. We moved the party from upstairs to downstairs, and we enjoyed the fire for a little bit. We watched one of our house vlogs, and I just came outside to grab something out of my car, and the moon is beautiful. I was just going to get a quick shot of it.